From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. The Braves have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Guerrero is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Hit well on the ground to first. Alvarez is up with it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm hoping to see Pedro Alvarez get something going. Last month, he had less than 5 RBIs. He's one of the guys they count on to produce runs, and he's not really doing that much right now. So we'll see if the new page on the calendar helps get this guy going.
Stepping up now, JT Riddle. Lifetime in this matchup. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0. Newcomb is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see. That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count. To short. Camargo brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Starlin Castro. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Josh Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Acuna starts the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take him out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Birdie moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Up top, it's 2-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Markakis is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
Digging in, Pedro Alvarez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Three and 1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Two out, nobody on. Chopper right side of the infield. Freeman's got it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Sean Newcomb, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. Flowers aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Ender Inciarte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Brien is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now, Nick Markakis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Gabby Guerrero, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and one to the Marlins left fielder.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So here now's the pitcher, Caleb Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Hit to short. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They trail this one 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Here's another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Starlin Castro 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Here's the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Here he comes again, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Anderson at second. Alfaro at first. 2 out in the inning. Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Stepping in now, Gabby Guerrero. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Miami. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1 the count now. Score as we play inning number 5. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And that's the second out. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon.
Tyler Flowers.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hard liner to center field. Birdie is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 3-1. Up next from Miami, Peter O'Brien. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The pitcher, number 31. Caleb.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Caleb Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Two balls and a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, JT Riddle, man at first after the 2-out walk. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. He's ready now. The pitch, well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Birdie rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jesse Biddle, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 63, Jesse Biddle.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Riddle at second with 2 down. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Markakis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1 Miami. Guillermo Heredia will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 57, Guillermo Heredia.
In there, 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah,
The
Matt,
center
that's the
fielder,
advantage
number
of getting
11,
ahead in the count. You can
Ender
really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Now a move over to first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Tayron Guerrero gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero. First baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him, and boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Acuna is off of first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Sam Freeman will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Sam Freeman.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Baseman, Brian Anderson.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Nope. 2 balls and no strikes. Here it comes, 2-0. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks second in that department. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Pedro Alvarez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
0-2, here it is. Fouled away. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Back goes Markakis. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Beaver, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Ready now, Peter O'Brien. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And that misses. 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robbie Moylan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 3, Robbie Moylan. Now playing left field.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hit back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Drew Steckenrider takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A ball and a strike. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Still 1-2. Camargo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Braves strand one. The score remains steady at 6-4. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Marlins.
7th.
The left fielder, number 44.
Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, John Birdie. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
JT Riddle is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Throw over to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
One out and a runner on third. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
The 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Riddle leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. Again, another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 7 and the Braves 4. Marlene Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Marlins Garcia.
Nick Markakis will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't say, but
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Sergio Romo is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Acuna will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Guerrero on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more. Jorge Alfaro is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter,
Riding in, Pedro Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Gabby Guerrero. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready on 1 and 2. Lays off 2 and 2 now. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Johan Camargo, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, Flowers.
So striding in, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
No doubt some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Atlanta, number 7, Dansby Swanson.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. The catch is made, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-4 the final finish today. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Teheran Guerrero gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Sergio Romo gets a 4-out save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.